In Turkmenistan, like in many other countries with economies in transition, people with disabilities face the challenge of self-realization in a new social and economic environment. Back in 2005, the Deaf and Blind Society of Turkmenistan, the oldest public association for people with disabilities, partnered with the United Nations Development Programme to pilot a comprehensive program on social and vocational rehabilitation of visually and hearing impaired people, and this effort bore fruit. Yuriy Kulik, a young man who lost his sight in adolescence, is one of the graduates of the rehabilitation center established by the Deaf and Blind Society in Ashgabat and upgraded with the UNDP support. 6 years ago, he underwent the rehabilitation in reading and writing in Braille as well as vocational rehabilitation at the rehabilitation center. Eventually, Yuriy got a profession of masseur and a job at the rehabilitation center. He is now a self-sufficient young man offering massage services to other people with disabilities.
6 лет назад я был приглашен на курсы элементарной реабилитации в Туркменское общество слепых и глухих. До этих курсов я чувствовал себя неуверенно. Я не мог выйти из дома, не мог ходить к друзьям, не мог посещать тренажерный зал. После этих курсов я овладел системой шрифта Брайля, что позволило мне получить некоторое образование и записывать всю нужную мне информацию. Также легко и свободно я научился ориентироваться в пространстве, чувствую себя гораздо увереннее, что позволяет мне заниматься любимыми делами, встречаться с друзьями. Также эти курсы позволили мне получить профессию, любимую профессию. Я работаю массажистом в спортивно-физкультурном клубе, работаю с людьми с ограниченными возможностями, находящимися в таком же положении, как и я. Я доволен, что эти курсы позволили мне устроиться в жизни. Благодарен тем людям, которые помогли мне почувствовать себя в некотором роде более и более разносторонним человеком.
More than 200 blind and deaf people graduated from the rehabilitation center. They can now easily read and write in Braille and move in the city without a guide. Some of them are now working as trainers in elementary rehabilitation of blind people at the rehabilitation center, inspiring them with personal example.
Инвалид по зрению первой группы. В 2008 году нас обучили тренерскому обучению по курсу элементарной реабилитации системы Брайля. С того года мы каждый год преподаем поздно ослепших людей, инвалидов, ежегодно по системе Брайля и письму и чтению элементарной реабилитации.
The Deaf and Blind Society also succeeded in creating more jobs for deaf women at a modernized garment workshop in Ashgabat that was equipped with latest sewing machines with UNDP support. The workshop employs some of the graduates of vocational training in sewing. Overall, more than 80% of the graduates of the elementary rehabilitation program and vocational trainings in carpentry, sewing and sewing equipment maintenance for the deaf, and general massage for the blind have successfully landed jobs in their hometowns. These people were basically given a ticket to a new life where they can use their newly developed skills and be self-sufficient. Under the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities and its optional protocol that Turkmenistan is party to, a lot of efforts have yet to be taken in the country to take this work further. Among others, this implies raising public awareness, creating a large network of similar rehabilitation centers for people with various forms of disability across the country, and making the public space accessible to everyone, especially to people with disabilities. The issue of public space accessibility was in the focus of discussions by national stakeholders on November 11, 2011, as part of the joint project of the European Union, the United Nations Development Programme, and the Office of the High Commissioner on Human Rights. On this day, national stakeholders, together with human rights experts, reviewed international standards and practices related to the accessibility of public buildings, infrastructure, and transport. This project is implemented in partnership with the government of Turkmenistan with a view to increasing knowledge on international human rights standards and mechanisms in Turkmenistan and to strengthen national capacities to promote and protect human rights in accordance with these standards. Slowly but steadily, Turkmenistan is realizing the urgency of its commitment to implementing the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, and UNDP, together with partners, are there to support these efforts.